Good morning, respected lecturers and fellow students. Hello, my name is Zahira Azahra. Today, our group will present Sustainable Development Goal 16, which focuses on peace, justice, and strong institution. As our main real-world example, we will discuss school bullying, a problem that happens in many schools around the world, including in our own communities. School bullying includes verbal abuse, physical violence, social exclusion, and cyberbullying. While schools are supposed to be a safe institution, many bullying cases are ignored, poorly handled, or never reported. This shows how weak institutional responses at the school level can harm peace, justice, and trust, making school bullying a relevant SGD 16 issue.
From the data and facts perspective, school bullying is a global issue. Research shows that many students experience bullying at least once during their school years. However, only a small number of victims report bullying to teachers or school authorities. Common reasons include fear of retaliation, lack of trust, and belief that reporting will not change anything. In many schools, although anti bullying principles exist, but implementation is weak. Reporting systems are usually unclear and follow ups are inconsistent. These facts show that the problem is not only bullying itself, but also the failure of institutions to protect students.
Feelings and emotional impact. Human and emotional perspective. From an emotional perspective, school bullying has a serious impact on students. Victims often feel afraid, ashamed, lonely, and powerless. Some students experience anxiety, depression, or loss of self-confidence. When school fails to act fairly, victims may feel betrayed by the institution that is supposed to protect them. This emotional effect can lead to long-term consequences, including academic failure and distrust toward authority figures, which threatens peace in society.
After we are looking at the emotional impact of school bullying, it is also important to examine this issue from a critical perspective. Yeah. And one major challenge in addressing school bullying is that schools often prioritize their reputation over justice. And in some cases, bullying incidents are minimized or even hidden because schools fear negative public attention or complaints from parents. And instead of focusing on protecting students, the institution becomes more concerned with maintaining a good image. And when this happens, justice is neglected and victims are left without proper support. And another challenge is the lack of training among teacher and school staff, and not all educators are equipped with the knowledge and skills to identify bullying, especially non-physical forms such as verbal abuse or social exclusion or cyberbullying. And as a result, bullying cases may be misunderstood, underestimated, or handled informally without clear procedures. And even when teachers have good intention, and the absence of professional training can lead to unfair or ineffective responses. And in addition, many students are afraid to report bullying, and victims often worry about retaliation from the bully and being judged by their peers or being labeled as troublemakers by teachers. And in some situations, students feel that reporting will not lead to real change because previous cases were ignored or poorly handled. And this fear creates a culture of silence, like allowing bullying to continue without consequences. And this challenge showed that the problem is not only individual behavior but also weak institution justice system within schools. And when reporting mechanisms are unclear, and then responses are inconsistent and victims feel unsafe, and school fail to function as a strong and just institution. And therefore, from a black hat perspective, addressing school bullying requires more than good attention, but it demands transparent system, trained educators, and a school environment where students feel safe to speak up. And without this, peace and justice in educational institution cannot be fully achieved, which directly contradicts the goals of SDG 16.
And the next is Yellowhead. Benefits of addressing school bullying. The answers of positive and optimistic perspective. From positive perspective, addressing school bullying effectively brings many benefits. When schools respond fairly to bullying, students feel safe, respected, and heard. A strong institutional response reduces violence, improves mental health, and encourages peaceful conflict resolution. In the long term, students who experience justice in school are more likely to respect laws and institutions as adults. This is supporting SDG 16 goals beyond education.
Next is Green Hat or Creative Solution. Based on this issue, we propose a solution called the Safe School Justice Program. This program aims to strengthen schools as peaceful and just institution by improving how bullying cases are handled. The program includes several key elements, which are clear and anonymous reporting system for victims, student-friendly education about rights and anti-bullying laws, peer support groups led by trained student ambassadors, and collaboration between schools, counselors, parents, and child protection agencies. By making justice more accessible at the school level, students are encouraged to speak up peacefully instead of staying silent.
Now, as we step into the blue hat role to look at the big picture, the question isn't just if this works, but how we make it stick. We aren't just throwing ideas at a wall, we've built the Safe School Justice Program on a foundation of smart goals to ensure every step we take is intentional. Now, I will introduce to you guys about SMART strategy, which is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. First off, we're being incredibly specific. Our target is secondary schools, where we're overhauling reporting system to make sure justice isn't just a concept but a response. We reduce school bullying by strengthening reporting system and justice response in the secondary schools. We're keeping ourselves accountable with measurable targets. We're launching in 5 schools to reach 1,000 students. Our success metric, a 30% increase in cases that aren't just reported but actually resolved properly. Is it attainable? Absolutely. We're not reinventing the wheel, we're empowering the people already there, the staff and the student councils, and giving them the digital tools to do it better. It's relevant and realistic because it's low cost, scalable, and fits right into the existing child protection laws. And finally, the last one but not least, time bound. We've set a clear 1 year roadmap to train, execute, and evaluate so we can see the impact in the real time. So at the end of the day, we have to remember school bullying isn't just a playground spat. It's a breakdown of institutional justice. When a school fails to protect a student, it doesn't just break a rule, it breaks a person's trust in how the world is supposed to work. By building the Safe School Justice Program, We are doing more than stopping a bully, we are contributing to SDG 16, peace, justice, and strong institutions. We are teaching the next generation that justice is real and that peace is something we are built together. Because when we create a safe schools today, we are really building a more peaceful society for tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening.